Every day it's our privilege to come to you and spend some time with a little devotional thought. Actually, 4 devotional thoughts. One from Old Testament, New Testament, Psalms, and Proverbs. Our Old Testament devotional thought today comes from the separation of Esau out of the promised land. We find the story in Genesis chapter 36, beginning with verse 6. Then Esau took his wives, his sons, his daughters, and all the members of his household, his livestock, all his beasts, and all his property he had acquired in the land of Canaan. And he went into a land away from his brother Jacob. Now, why did he do this? Quote, "For their possessions were too great for them to dwell together. The land of their sojourning could not support them because of their livestock. So Esau settled in the hill country of Seir." Esau is Edom, and thus begins the nation of Edom. Now, the principle I want you to see here today is especially for those of you who are considering starting a business. You have to consider long-term resources when you choose a location. Let me say that again. You have to consider long-term availability of resources when you choose a location. Now, do you remember when Abraham and Lot had to separate in Genesis? They also had to support because they had too much livestock. Okay, they couldn't stay together any longer. So Abraham said, "Listen, no more quarreling between your herdsmen and my herdsmen. So you choose what you want." But the land could no longer keep them together. There weren't enough resources. Now, brothers and sisters, is the truth that you have to recognize. When we start a family business, we have to look around at the environment and ask ourselves the question, are there sufficient resources to accommodate success? Now, not just accommodate my start, but are there sufficient resources to accommodate my success? Are there sufficient people living in this area to support another water business? Are there sufficient customers in the area to support another canteen? Is there sufficient water supply necessary here for me to start a water business? Is there sufficient transportation to develop and maintain success? Is there sufficient electricity to develop and maintain success? Is there space to grow to maintain the growth and the success? Now notice I keep using the word success because most of the time we only look at, are there enough resources to start? But you have to think past your nose. You can't just think, are there enough resources to support the start? Are there enough resources to support success? So sometimes you have to sit down and think, all right, if in 5 years this is my goal, are there enough resources, customers, water, electricity, space, water? Are there enough resources to support where I plan to be in 5 years? And if not, you need to choose a different location. Always consider availability of resources for your success.